All right, Frank, what is some encouraging words that you can give to a future planter or planter right now that may face difficulties where people don't show up, locations don't come through, finances are hard, everything's pulling at you and you're not spending time with your family? What has helped you?
For me, it just comes down to remembering that the Lord told me to start this church. He told me that I was to get something started in the summer, so I did, and He has faithfully come through and given me what I needed, which wasn't always what I thought I needed. And what I do is I just look back to every time He did come through, when it was a really stressful point in our ministry, when we literally did not have enough money to cover our basic bills, and then something miraculously came through. I keep reminding myself about those times. That I think that's a reason God constantly reminds His people in the Old Testament to think back to the Red Sea. If He's willing to do something miraculous in our recent past, we have every reason to believe that He's going to continue doing that. And honestly, taking a step back and realizing that it's His church, remembering that I just do what He tells me to do and He's going to take care of the rest. It really removes the stress of feeling like I have to do everything. It's been my biggest mistake, is to treat this like it's my church and not His. That's what I would do.
The question I have for you, you don't know this question, so I want to just hear it like spontaneous answer. If what you imagined before you launched, are you now in that vision? Are you in that place? Or what's so different, like now that you're in it, that you maybe imagined it would be like?
I think the answer is yes and no. Yes, that we have a great team of leaders and a core group of committed members, but the no would be the overwhelming amount of obstacles we'd have to get across. One would be finding a building to meet in. I spent 2 weeks of my entire life figuring out a building to meet in. Once we found a building to meet in, the air conditioner was broken. Tonight I'm being filmed in front of my house because the janitor didn't show up to the school, and so on the fly we had to take everything back to my house, set things up. We had record-breaking numbers tonight. It was hot as Hades in there, but I think the Lord is just keeping me on my toes and reminding me that it's about Him. And as long as I'm in that sweet place, things have been working out well.
What prepared you to deal with something like this, or what would you have liked to have been told or prepared for to face something like this?
Everyone told me that when it came to church planning, don't. And I believe them. And the only reason I decided to was because the Lord told me to. So what really has prepared me for this is having a completely trusting relationship in God. Having been through the fire and seen Him pull me out so many times, I absolutely needed to know how to depend on Him to get even to where we are right now.
Now you've kind of like burned the ship. You've like advanced away from the dock. You're now in the land. Do you feel like or what's your feelings right now?
My feelings right now, to be honest, are when am I going to get a paycheck? I'm just being honest with you. We're in. Love my man. See you, Miguel. I've been doing this for a few months now. Still haven't received a single paycheck. And not only that, but have taken several $1,000s out of my savings account to get this thing off the ground. We're at a point where I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, meaning that I might be able to keep my house, financially speaking. So there it is.
So you're saying you're gonna get skinny?
Very skinny, that's right.
Hey, man. Hey.